We're cleaning an apartment for a tenant today. They've got a pretty dirty carpet. You can see there in front of the couch. It's almost black for an entranceway and stuff. Okay, looks like there's a little bit of a pet mess there towards the back door. One bedroom here is not too bad. A bit dark. From the bathroom's a little dark. Let's see here. Kind of tough lighting in here today, but we'll see. How's this bedroom? Not too bad. Okay, let me see. There's some stains over there. Over here next to the bed. It's kind of some pretty dark stains. Look like someone probably spilled an ashtray or something on the floor. They're smokers, so that's probably what happened over there. That should come out. So, just another one of those ones we worked out for the price. We're going to do this for. They did all the vacuuming and everything, and they're going to do any post vacuuming if it's necessary. So he's going to spray the carpets down, and then we'll probably be using the brush on the Oreck, and we'll start showing that once we get all this pre-spray taken care of. So keep watching. Alright, we're going around with the Oreck brush now. He's already done one of the bedrooms. It was so dark I didn't even try to shoot the video of that. So we're not really, with the brush, we're not really picking anything up. We're trying to break it up, agitate it, make sure the pre-spray is completely saturating the carpet fibers.
It's breaking it loose pretty nice.
Alright, we'll see how this dark area didn't break loose at all. Usually the really dark stuff does come out, so we've got high hopes. Now again, when we use the brush first, and we get this thing all these things, all the stains broken loose and everything, it's going to make it a lot easier to absorb it quickly when we go over the bonnet. It's going to cut into having to scrub so long. And if we have to, we'll put a little more pre-spray down.
Yeah, this is a real dark area. It's lightening it up, but it's not getting it all out. It'll take the bonnet to remove most of this.
So we got a little bit of a divide. They've got bookshelves on either side, which kind of divides the room up, so it's going to make it. It's kind of neat the way they set their room up. Back up a little bit here, so we'll try to show more. Okay, he's just busy on that. I'm going to go back here and just briefly show what he's done already back here. And again, remember, this is not finished yet. This is just scrubbed with the brush a little bit. And he's not necessarily scrubbing every bit of the carpet, just the parts that he thinks are really
Here comes some more.
bad.
This is lighter stains, but they may not look heavy on camera, but they're pretty good, but they're just lighter than that other stuff, so they don't look as bad. In most carpets, this would be considered heavy stains. But compared to this over here, it's not, but it's still pretty good stain set in.
The shadow of a TV here making it hard to see, but that's a pretty dark area too.
Now this is dog feces, and they might come up with the bonnet, but it's hard to get it up with the brush to loosen it up because it's really caked in. Whoever cleaned it up smeared it around while they were cleaning it, trying to get it up. They were desperate about it and smeared it in real good with a cloth or something.
Yeah, and it's probably been down for
A while.
yeah, at least a couple of months, so it really wants to be in there now.
We'll go back to this. This is a bad area over here. We're about done brushing and we'll start bonnet cleaning soon. Don't know if we'll get all this stuff out. It's pretty dark. Will make a difference, but sometimes if it's got the color taken off the carpet, there's not a thing you can do.
We'll take a quick look at the other bedroom. See, I think it's going to be a little bit, the lighting's going to be bad in there to try to show too much. Yeah, I might be able to, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. I might try to video that, I just can't promise it's going to come out real good on video.
Alright.
Alright, I'll stop the video because he still has to scrub that one bedroom. But I'll start the camera back up when he gets in there. Alright, he decided to go ahead and put some more pre-spray down, which I don't think is necessarily a bad idea in this situation.
When they're dirty like this, just spray them down with a lot of liquid and don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, this bedroom in here, it's not going to be too bad. I just want to show you this person has a lot of really interesting books and things. We're going to have to get out of here because if I start, I could spend like, you know, weeks and weeks in here trying to read books and everything. But they're a pretty interesting person. Yeah, give that a good second dose.
Oh yeah, we're going to use a ton of spray in this place. When they're like this, you have no choice.
There is no regular blood monitoring and no known dietary restrictions. Treatment was there also.
Yeah, they've got a lot of interesting books to read and stuff.
Maybe able to get up to 12 months at no cost.
If you're not happy with how your allergy medicine treats your congestion, rethink relief with Nasacort Allergy 24 hours.
Back when my eyes still worked good, I loved reading. Now that I'm older, I have to use reading glasses. I can only read about an hour a day, so I kind of feel bad when I see all these books, and I know I could never really enjoy those like I used to. Yeah, it's going pretty smoothly. We've probably got actual 10 minutes of work time in on this so far, so it's not too bad. It's going to be a little bit lengthier than some of our jobs because of how much scrubbing we're going to have to do, but I think it'll come out pretty good. Well, while he finishes spraying, I'll go ahead and stop the camera. We'll resume whenever we're doing some more cleaning. Alright, he's going to start bonneting the living room now. Still hasn't done that other bedroom yet. He decided to go ahead and knock the living room out because it's the worst part of the whole apartment. A lot of these things I know he's going to have to go back over them, so if they don't come out on the first try with the bonnet, it doesn't mean they're not coming out. Just means that they're gonna have to sit a little bit longer, and he's
We'll
gonna
try.
have
If
to. Yeah,
we
he's
get
gonna
this
attempt
out-
it again.
If we get all these out, I'll be shocked. I don't count on getting them all out because they're real deep. They're just like, I think the carpet's actually ruined where those are at.
And we will probably have to wash the bonnet out really well a couple times, even on this room. So this is gonna be one of the worst case scenarios.
All right, you might as well come in here. This is the beginning of that dark stain. And I don't hope to get it all out. You want to go up there, or you'll miss it.
All right, let's see what happens. Step back a little bit.
It's getting a lot of it out.
Yeah, with this heavy of a amount of stain and dirt and everything, we're gonna probably have our bonnet saturated pretty quickly after clean it. He can flip it over if he
I'm
wants
going
to.
to here in a sec.
It's very tempting just to keep running the bonnet and try to get a little more done, but it just slows you down.
All right, I'm going to flip the bonnet and go over this dark area again. It came up a lot, but there's still some in there.
Yeah, that bonnet's dirty. Okay, we're gonna use the other side of the bonnet for a few minutes here, and then it's gonna be time to wash the bonnet out. Now remember what we're trying to do with the pre-spray. We're trying to get the stains and the dirt. There's a chemical reaction that's going to help to release the bond of the stain to the carpet fiber. And then the pre-spray is going to hold it in suspension. While it's in suspension, it's going to be wanting to go someplace. That's when a nice absorbent bonnet can come along. They can strip off any remaining dirt from the carpet fibers, and it can absorb everything. So you have to, the principle of suspension and absorption is what we're trying to accomplish here with our pre-spray. So instead of using a lot of water and flushing the whole carpet with water, we're doing a more, it's a less invasive method, but it's still able to do it's the chemical that does the chemical reaction that does the work for us here. A little tongue-tied today. Okay, he's gonna do the little area
I'm
over there.
about to wash the bonnet out
Yeah,
and continue.
this little area over there that doesn't really have any bad stains in it. It's like a little alcove the way they've set this room up.
I think if I want to continue cleaning, I'm gonna have to clean the bonnet. So
They've got such a crowded area to work in over there. I'm not gonna try to show the bonnet being cleaned out. I assure you it's gonna be some pretty black water, but I'm not gonna try to film that part of it.
it's gonna be real.
We'll just resume whenever that's cleaned. And so that should just take a few minutes and we'll continue the video. Alright, nice clean bonnet, relatively. I wouldn't use it as a coffee strainer, but alright. Let's see if this dark stuff comes out. Hope it's showing right, we're in a shadow here.
Taking it out.
Now on the pet feces, you have sometimes it's leached into the carpet and it's going to leave a permanent color change that you're not going to be able to fix, so you always be able to tell something was there. Now we can break loose the stuff that's, I don't even want to discuss it too much, it's kind of disgusting, but we can get it to where basically all it is the appearance of something happened there. That's one of those unfortunate things that happen in life when you have little accidents happen in your house. Now we're not done with this room. We're going to have to still keep going over everything because it's still got some tint to it. Let's see if we can get back away. Maybe people can see what you're doing a little bit better. Yeah, unfortunately on this carpet we're probably going to end up where we've cleaned it somewhat, but it's not going to look new when we're done by any means.
It'll look nice.
It'll look a lot better than it did, but it's going to still look like a pretty worn carpet.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna, here in a second, flip the pad, go over this real dark area by the sofa, and that's gonna be it. Here in a second.
Yeah, it still looks kind of dark right in front of the machine. That's also a shadow of the, you can see it's a reflection of the TV, or the shadow of the TV. So that makes it look like it's still kind of dark. At least it looks like it looks that way. When we see it on the when you see it on the final video, it may show up where you can tell the difference.
Well, you can't fix everything, so don't feel guilty if you do this at home. And, I mean, nobody can do them all. If they say they can, they're not being completely straight. All right.
Okay. Now we flip to side B. But it's the same old song.
I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna spray this with a little soap and give it the best chance it can to come out right now.
Well, you're in the driver's seat. You do what you want on that one.
Well, sometimes you do this, and if it don't lift it out into this, it's not coming out. We'll give it a chance to come out right now. It's a clean pad. in a small area to work the clean pad on.
He has now been arrested. The woman is in custody. The boy is in good condition.
And he is one of just many people.
All right, here we go.
Going to Africa right now on the heels of all that lithium.
Now the nice thing about using this method is we're not having to get the carpet super wet. With an extractor, if you want to go back over in an area, and sometimes you need to, you're going to put down even more water. And your carpet's going to be, taking, now you're looking at, 3 or 4 hours of dry time, maybe more in the right weather. Today it's a little less humid than it has been, so it's going to help because the air isn't completely saturated already. And they're going to run their air conditioner, so this will actually probably, even with all the extra pre-spray we've had to put down, by the time we've absorbed everything, the carpets are only going to be, damp for maybe an hour at the most, and they'll start being dry. So it's going to work pretty quick.
This area is what's known as an abrasion. And when you have an abrasion at this level, to get it all out is usually pretty remarkable. At best you can hope to do like we're doing where you get it real nice. But there's always going to be a little sign of it.
Yeah, it's just like your clothes. If you have a worn spot on the knees of your pants or something like that, even though your pants can be cleaned, it's not going to look as good as it did because you have an abrasion and you have the fabric being worn away. And in this case, the carpet nap is basically not in great condition anymore, and no amount of cleaning is going to restore that. So it's going to reflect light a little bit differently, so when you look at it, you're going to see a difference in the way it looks to the eye. It's not going to have that uniform appearance anymore.
Yeah, these carpet fibers, the stain guard that was once in them is gone. They have a shine to them and they're new. The shine is gone. But it's alright. It's still a good carpet. It's just not perfect. None of them are once they've been dirtied up.
It's alright to the point I'd feel comfortable just laying there for hours watching TV.
Well, I know it's been cleaned with a lot of soap. It's good. There's always going to be a little real light dark tinge there, but it's good. Alright. Oh, we go out here. That's not a stain, that's a wear on the carpet. Alright. Time to wash the bonnet and go to the rooms.
Okay, I'll resume the video here in a few minutes, so keep watching.